And here I am again. Stream info. Back into the Anno category we go. Deboning fish. All the feeding furnaces. So whatever causes that particular crash, apparently still in the game. Loads nice and quick. So we just... Yeah, it's just before, or whilst I collected these. Oh, they might be different now. Gonna be honest, I did not pay attention to the last thing, except for the fact that it's not a monkey. Unfortunately, these have gotten worse, so there's no point in going for the whole thingy-madoodle. Let's go for a quick quest.
Please, couldn't mug me out, could you?
What do you want? Canned food. They are starting to develop appetites for items not present on their own islands. I could grab you and quickly send some. Oh no, come on. Come along.
Room to maneuver.
Stability is an illusion. At least at times. Sometimes the game runs perfectly fine for hours on end, and then you get what? Not quite 2 hours in and the game freezes up. Now compared to Age of Wonders 4, which if it crashes at times looks like it's gonna take your whole console with it. The Anno game closes down without much of a fuss.
Here for me. I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
20 bell peppers. Gee, thanks. So I can reproduce the goulash I just wasted. So Artisan Quest.
I fear my plea shan't be heard. A victim of
What
my
do you
own
want?
satisfaction.
Maria.
I fear I become...
Jump tool. Jeez.
We have cause for urgent celebration.
Silver sword. If you say so. Again, the good thing is that it did not actually eat up a lot of progress or stuff I dealt with. I was a little bit more on the creepy side because I think I should have upgraded that building and just did not want to. Let's get all these. Probably the game just thinking I'm selecting the road, but it's that little insecurity after a crash. It's 5 buildings on this row.
To the edge of the world.
At least the 3-star rescue mission is still there. And one of these crashes, eat one of those, and that was particularly disappointing. So it's just a couple more engineers. Now they are going to.
Analysis is positive.
Yeah, but they are going to remain somewhat complainy because they don't have power. Still, they are happy enough.
Hardly worth investing in your island.
Oh, come on, von Malching. They are happy enough to not get any incidents, which again is the main reason why I invest so heavily in happiness items. It's also, I believe, one of the main boons of getting the palace in that regard. So problem of the sausage. How many? 13. 12. 5. Oh, soap's kinda hilarious. It's downright strange that it even is emptying out. Does that mean there's no more soap on ditch water?
Hide the bottle. It's the boss.
Yeah, it's just that. Oh, that is great. Oh, well, it's not great. It's funny. It doth tickle me. Let's quickly pill for some soap and send it to Reichenau. Now, La Coquille does not actually produce its own sausages, despite being my quote-unquote worker island, which actually, considering I only have 166 workers left over and well, about not quite 400 farmers, it does some amount of heavy lifting right now, because that's a lot more than not quite 200 workers. They are working all over the empire, in every nook and cranny of the company. But yeah, all these worker buildings are covered by town halls, so that's why they don't need sausages, because there's mountains overall. Vice Almirante? Almirant? Paulina. Small statue will provoke him. Paulista! Oh, it's not a Paulina. Well, really need to pay more attention. I'm not dyslexic, I promise. Yes.
Things are somewhat humdrum.
Ooh. Ran out of fur coats.
Rather fragile.
Not producing enough. Yeah, I am producing enough coats, but I am not. I don't have limits set on this island as opposed to ditch water. So I probably need to set a limit. Let's go with 50. Let's go with 50. Same goes for sewing. Oh, sewing machines? Huh? Oh, that's just the available stock. I'm also gonna have 50 minimum for sewing machines. Coffee is starting to become an actual concern in this place, which isn't too surprising, going by how much coffee I added. Oof, that's a bit rough. Boom, 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 boom. I could, and I probably should, add another fur dealer. Costume designer, Sarami, and the animal farms. Now, I don't need to keep these around, I don't think. So I can just happily replace them. Do something like this and move the other production building closer into range. Just shuffle it along. Oh no! What am I doing? Then remove this part of the road. Ignore the donkey who is now a little bit confused, and move the
Free to trust my
cannery.
impulses.
So, I do require more fur. Well, from the furnace. So, where can I... It's an easy extra. I'll encroach on one building or another anyway, so
I'll do.
they don't profit from power, but it's now basically even, so that'll do. That'll do. Well, I have my... They are moving in again, but why have my worker numbers collapsed?
Oh, you talk of the privileged.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Does that take that many workers? No. It's one of my connecting no, they now need workers, so that's the issue. Fair enough. Let's... Well, let's break with tradition in that case and just... No, please game, please. And do this. For the time being. I could make them a little bit happier by adding a single sausage production. Less attractive, yep. Doesn't surprise me. Small warehouse. And it's like, what am I doing? Sausage. That is 50 people. God damn. Now, that is also usually what happens. Is that the how high is actual sausage need? It's incredibly low. Incredibly low. Bread is a bit more difficult. I mean, I could at this point I could just set up a what do you even call it? Trade union. Sorry, paused the game on accident. In the back and produce my own grain again and
These fabled lands exist after all.
be done with it. It's another 3-star rescue mission. Well, I'll gladly take that. I'll gladly take that. So yes. Gladly take that. This place feels like it needs a fellas. When in doubt, add a fellas. So, has society crumbled?
People celebrate your leadership.
Oh, kinda. No sausage. No soap. I never delivered the soap, did I? There's soap.
Hold the crane.
How's sausage? Now that is a feature I don't like. That you cannot look just or you don't get the general idea of what's in storage and what's not from the marketplace if the actual group of people it concerns is not in your city anymore. So, another one. Society has crumbled down here as well. Because of bread, turns out. So I need a bread limit. Well, you have bread. I regret to inform you that you have bread. Let's just set a very low limit. I'm gonna have them move in, and then I'm just gonna upgrade them again.
Now, here is a vital matter.
And remove artisans from this island entirely to deal with other issues. Again, I did kind of see all that coming. Maybe not in this to this extent, but the scrabbling for goods part. what's the hold up? Oh, they're just not ready to upgrade. Fine. It's okay. What's the hold up here? Oh, wood.
Admiral! Admiral!
Already? Oh no, that was he showed me another expedition. Come on, quickly. Give me more planks. One more. Give me a plank. Plank me, boy. At the end of the rope. Slash with your saber. A sword swishing masterclass. We are that good. That good. Suddenly setting up coffee seems so irrelevant.
Unprecedented.
They are actually getting power on this part in this part of town. What? Yep. Game save. That's good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. It's downright stumped. You better believe I'm not leaving this university for any moment longer than necessary. Which, well, until they're all the way up to investors, but could upgrade 3 of them, 4 of them even. Yeah, you move in now. Just 14, 16 more. I did not miscount. Yep, 16 more. Which means there's virtually no more need for sausage or bread. Whilst the demand on the other island is so incredibly high. That's good that the coffee basically got left behind. How much do you need? 30? Let's build that then. So these 2 holdouts finally move in. Yeah, rapscallions. Why are you so incredibly unhappy?
The doors are shut. Where are the proceeds?
Where am I looking? Ah, Bright Sands. Tomb, please. Tomb? That's the... always get the house. And the wrong kind of... well, that's a sacrificial altar, but...
We need to invest now.
I need an ancient tomb to have on Ibiza. How will I get the ladies and the people to Ibiza if there's no ancient tomb for them to visit? Hmm? What's even the issue? The fact that all these basic goods are... Huh. Reichenau is supplied for another Minute and a half. That's a lot of bread all of a sudden. Sausage. Yeah, sausage is the only thing currently being an issue. Surprisingly, bread has not caused another catastrophe just yet. But it is basically everything that's over 10 is an issue. And there they go again. Yeah.
An aviary is fine when it looks.
Oh, how unnecessarily fickle you are, you people. That's 64. Oh. I am making loads of planks per minute, so I guess. Oh. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. Don't be a can of beans.
Rather a rum situation. After all, there's always something more to be done.
Numptle. Yep, here. There he is.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Ah. For a moment, for a split second, I had my hopes up that it might be the other von Malching. Sadly not. Sadly it was just a port dealer. "48 planks on a dream."
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Prospector. 10. 6 of 10. An overproduction of 4 is not gonna be enough. That is for certain. But I'm willing to keep the cycle of fickleness going on Reichenau for a little bit longer. 4 more planks, 3 more planks, 2 more, 1 more plank, and well, there they are. So, good news. Yep, all my production, sausage production now goes to Reichenau from this island. They don't need any more sausage, no more bread. No more soap, no more beer. Canned food is cresting now. As are glasses. Yup. Glasses are naturally well, not just barely not, no. Misinterpreted a little bit. It's more, I'm still producing more than I'm actually using. Bum 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 bum. Probably also at a point where I need the second coach maker. Oop, that's too far. 0 coaches, yes. Yes, it does not pile up. So I need another one of these. a lot of workers. Workers. Again, they are not producing around the clock just because it's always filling up. There's still one more. You move in and you be happy about it. So now these this one area still needs power, more or less. It comes down to this. So you need one more lead electrical engineer. Because I am going to need another oil route at this point. Oh? What about you? Little holdout. It's 500. I guess I'm getting another oil. Oh, no, that's a lot more even going around. I might just be able to put this in. Don't need this anymore. Let there be light. And this will take a moment to come online, as it usually does. So, but this has been supplied with power all around. The iron mine is ready to explode at this point. These lower areas are fully supplied with power. Is that? No, that's fully green. It's just the back end of this upper little area, which I do believe I set up in a way where I believe I'm gonna have to build another power plant around here anyway, so who cares? Who cares?
I advise you.
Why are you not going? Ooh, I'll do this. That's a nice amount of stuff. Maybe I can get the tomb from this place. Tomb. Rescue mission. Oh.
Sickening.
Great. Let's have a randomly selected skill check for something I don't have. Womp womp. That is just, well, that's bad luck, most of all. How many more are there in this area? A couple of areas, a couple of places. 10. 10 is a lot. Feels like. Anyway. Back to Reichenau. Back to the world of the endless Sussex problem. They have 9. Now also getting beer again, as fur coats are trending downwards. They are still drinking a lot of rum, despite the fact that well, in theory, I have a lot of people that don't get to drink rum on this island just because of all the actors. Well, you could say they get their rum when they go to the variety theater. It's public drinking, more or less. Add single building. Why? Oh, what is your issue?
Forest zephyrs raise.
Ah. Your issue is the sausages I out. Hmm. You poor thing. You poor thing. No sausage.
Cargo boat at the ready.
That's the good transport. That's not as important. At what point does one cave in and just make the Butcher Island? Star Butchers. It's like the von Malching Islands are more or less predestined to become one of these places. How is Ibiza? Well, there's not much going on in Ibiza.
Not much in the way of common dignity.
Oh, you poor thing. Gosh darn it, you are ready to riot. That's one of the reasons why you not necessarily want to do this. Because even these little places, these holdouts in the middle of a settlement, they are preparing themselves, making signs and sharpening them pitchforks until one day. And they pick up their arms. Potato farm. But number of modules again. Well, probably could facilitate the higher number of modules, but I don't need to at this point. It's a coal mine. They are actually working at coal mine. Limestone. Crazy amounts of limestone. No. So I upgrade my way towards the future. Question now is, how badly is it going? That's just about, what, 700? 700 extra oil. No, that's the wrong button. I need it down. The Earl of Sandwich.
Begin the turn.
It's one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Also doesn't know what to do. Did I miss Sussex turnaround? No, not quite. Not quite. Going to move in again. In theory. Oh no, my people have a short stay in La Isla. Oh no. Come on. It might even be the constant moving in and out that's causing problems. Might be a reason for the crash earlier. Surely puts more I would assume it puts more strain on the console memory. It's like, oh, and there they go again. Let's try to quickly...
Your city has grown more beautiful.
So, the actor's gonna... Oh. Actor's gonna act. No. Oh, I need the actor. What am I talking about? How are the sausage demands now? Coffee demand is increasing. Fur coats and the sewing machines are gonna be the next issue. As I've said, what, like 12 times already. Sorry,
Your city has grown more beautiful.
That's Ditchwater's. I guess both Green Pastures and Ditchwater have started their exhibitions at this point. I might need one more full area that I can tap into. How feasible? I guess very feasible. How feasible would it be to just still 16 more. I do not have a Dario currently in this place.
Confounded.
Now I could just scoot this one up and over. Just a little bit. Should not be affected by that. Sewing machines, canneries, and bricks. And bicycles, not bricks. What? Why are you not connected? Huh? What happened here? Oh, something like that. All better now? All better now. So that is one of the longest routes throughout the whole city. And this is gonna power a ridiculous amount of stuff, however. Or it should. It will reach. It barely does not reach. The iron mine. Number 2. However. Foolish game. I can extend my reach. Aha. No, it does. And this is gonna make... Oh. It's gonna prep all of this place to explode. Just like the other ones before. Now, this does mean...
New orders.
This does mean it's time to go shopping at Eli's. I want a Dario. I want a lead electrical engineer. I do kinda want a Pythorian. I even want 2 of the engineers. Most importantly, I need the Dario. That's the wrong guy. That's also the wrong guy. Usually, at some you can go by the pricing. For some reason, Dario is much cheaper than Johann. Although I find a lot less use is derived from employing Johann. Do I want 2 Pythorians? Not really. I don't think. I probably...
People celebrate your leadership.
I'd make more use of getting a Ferras. It's a steam engineer. It's someone else entirely.
Everything seems in order.
Yeah. Because I think at this point it might be... Oh, that's the wrong guy. It might be the best idea to start making swing machines on Reichenau. I'll take the Ferras, he's gonna be useful wherever. Don't need the Mertens. Who are you? Still the wrong guy. The faces are just similar enough. That's the Dario I need. Bicycles and sewing machines. Iron instead of steel. One more. Are they even different? No, that is the same picture. Switching back and forth, it is actually the same picture. God damn it. He is slightly different though. And he is cheaper. For some odd reason. And I was just about to say, could I get a Miles to round this out? But the game, it read my mind.
Hold the crane.
Because yeah, I was preparing to make my own little bicycle production on this island anyway. But at this point, I might just try to make all the bicycles I can on the pastures and use that as a supply depot, so to speak. And start making sewing machines in this place. Because again, sewing machines are gonna... It's downright surprising that it hasn't happened just yet, but sewing machines are gonna be a problem. They are gonna be an issue. And that's not gonna be easy if I don't try to get ahead of the curve. So... let's try to...
This city is a magnet for genius.
Pantry chef. It's a cannery. Cannery improvement. Let's try to do just that.
You handled this business like a gutter snipe.
Thanks for Malching. I guess. Now the
Cargo stations.
Finally, it's over.
I leave him.
What do we get?
I'll leave him behind. I'll leave the Dario behind. Him, these I'll take to the other island, and I'm gonna leave the Ferras as well, I think. So let's just send them
Barrier about.
over. And let's have a look if I got the tomb.
For the rewards.
Need a tomb for Ibiza. It's a pyramid. It's a lot of lovely stuff.
Farmers? We
Farmers?
still had the blighters.
It's a lot of lovely stuff I don't need. Now that is concerning.
Probably poaching my grouse.
I don't want the... Go for monkey too. The coffee.
Celebrate your leadership.
The amount of coffee in my...
About time we toasted to profit.
Monkey? Oh, I should not. I really should not do that. Well, I'll see if I have a monkey. Rum's incredibly low at this point, so... Did I get a monkey? Would be the first thing in blue, but nope, no monkey. Whatever it was not what I needed. So they are moving out again because of Sosig. Statistic. How much Sosig do they need? 11 Sosig. And how much have I interfered with production in this place? So I don't. I have all this steel production, which at this point I don't really need. So let's half that. Or all these steel beams that I don't really need. And I also don't need all this steel. So let's half that as well. And now I have 14 iron left to work with. Dario, my man, and the Ferras. Let's get building then. Alright, artisans. Von Malching, please.
And I ambled through.
Surprising you even fit through the door. Oh, that was mean, but at some point. At some point, it's just too much. Is there even... Could that green line be any more opaque? I cannot fit production line on the other side of the road, so I might as well place a warehouse directly opposite. Upgrade that far too often. And place a fire station of 5 as well. So
I'm missing particular.
now it's gonna be 6 per minute. So I could build a second iron-wise. Wood-wise, already bad. Wood is already looking quite poor. So let's try to build another one. 12 of 17, that's gonna be a nice little buffer. A very nice little buffer. And now I do need to somehow yes, I have not actually employed the
I love into
druid sickle so far, so that's gonna make a little bit of a difference. How substantial is it? It's kind of surprising. How back that goes. What is this copper? This copper is one of those resources that's gonna be. The fact that I'm not really making use of that is probably a bad idea. At this point, I might as well connect from over here. And I'm just gonna kind of hoped I could get more out of this, but I mean, does it? Yeah, fire station fits. So it's 25 of 32. The numbers don't make too much sense. Most of the time with all the forest density reductions. So it's just 27. It's still, it's interfering too much. I need an Ursula at this point. I need an Ursula Green. High quality German references. Can basically only apologize for.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, Annie, come on, fight me.
Their ghosts will take you.
Will they?
Ship under attack. Your harbor is under attack.
What? Oh, they already moved around.
Ship under attack.
They currently have too many.
Your harbor is under attack.
Wow. Oh, that's the worst one you could go for.
Ship under attack.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's only.
Ship under attack.
From. Oh, right.
Your harbor is under attack. Ship under attack.
The fact that she has ships of the line is kind of
Ship
scary.
under attack. Ship under attack.
Now, if you ever needed a reason why these large
laying down of arms.
side menus
Leave any alive.
Ship under attack.
aren't ideal,
Ship
it's like,
under
yeah,
attack.
no idea. It's currently happening.
Ship under attack.
Die 3. 16 beer.
Under attack.
Such a long backlog. Rescue mission got
Be monsters abroad.
swallowed up during all of that. So,
I had better leave it to set.
aw. How many of these do I have? Not all too many. I don't really wanna. Then again, I get extra wood delivered, so I probably can just close down one of the sawmills and have this place work overtime, if you will, and just produce. As now, I should be able to produce enough sewing machines with the incoming what's it, well, other sewing machines to deal with the shortage. Still not enough sausage. It's also not enough soap. A soap is still going down since I imported or manually transferred 300 units of soap. Fur coats is going down more rapidly now, but that is to be expected. Fur coats is the other problem. I'll have
How thrilling!
going
A renowned
forward.
personage has arrived.
Wine grower. Less maintenance for vineyards. Huh. Who cares? Who cares? Ah, yes. Oh. The easiest way to deal with all of this is probably to have things start capping out by upgrading a group of engineers to investors at this point, as that will remove the need for extra coats, which is likely one of the easier approaches. Now, of course, as things are, it's gonna get drip fed back into the mix over and over, and eventually it will even out enough so you can upgrade one of these town halls, and then eventually the need will subside just because, well, there's enough left because not enough people want it anymore. Market dynamics. I am going to upgrade one more of these somewhat more substantial town halls, I feel like. So there's 2 in this
People
block.
celebrate your leadership.
La coquille. And this block. Yeah, and the rest is just take it from this edge onwards. It's the everything that fits in a block. Boop. They are set up. However, somewhere... No. There was still a mountains around.
Censorship is not always the
So let's
cranny of the corrupt.
make them a little more happy.
How wonderful that your people are so satisfied.
Isn't it just great, Benta? Isn't it just great?
For once, something you've done makes sense.
Now, as a nice bonus, I'm also producing the pocket watcher, enough pocket watches to cover all of the need I have currently, and gramophones for the future, which currently
New expedition.
should be filled up. 2-star. I don't want a 2-star animal. 2-star zoo expedition. Are they already filled up, or are they filling up? I would expect gramophones to be full at this point. Yes. Even cars are filled. Of course. Bum 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 bum. It makes sense eventually to just leave the sewing machines behind anyway. Just because, well, they are not needed for investors, so there is still a reason to pivot into bicycles. These bicycles still do, at least to me, feel like the old world industry that's most common now. That you need the most, anyways. Demand is the highest. I don't know how many of they actually crash per day, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Fur coats starting to become an issue. Sausage watch.
Presence of a virtuoso.
Sounds like something else entirely, doesn't it? Sausage watch. It's the Reichenau way. What do you have? Find and collect all herald. Oh god. And it put me back in the corner. It could be anywhere. Why is it always this island with its... Oh yeah, look for the guy on the other side of the island quest. That's just... No, that's a balloon.
Here's something even you can handle.
Ooh, Gerhard Fuchs. Wow. Well, I'll have to do that.
To serve von Malching.
Where are you? Where are you? What do you do? It's probably gonna be dangerous. No, 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 don't escort, don't escort. Just get the item. A fox. Now, I would not say Guard Fox is the most important item for my current gameplay anymore. But getting a fox is it's incredible.
We have the devil to pay. Call in the big guns.
There's always been the statement, and well, from now, if I'm just why, where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Where's my boat?
Cargo boat at the ready.
Fluffed it.
Ah!
Restless sound a kite.
Cargo stations.
Oh, that's infuriating.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
It's the consolation prize. Oh.
Cargo boat at the ready.
There's one of these already here.
On our way. Carrier
I'm angry because it's my fault. Oh, oh, that's painful. It's even his own ships. Ah, hmm. Oh, nah. Fox. Well, as I was about to say. Now, that's one of those general statements. I feel like I have to check on something real quick before I actually. Yep. Don't do what I just did. If Fun Malching gives you a high level quest, keep an eye on it. Especially if it's for a specialist like Fuchs. Now this is an older statement that I've committed to heart. Well, that's a bit too much, but coming from another streamer, German streamer named Radlerauge. He's more on the efficient side of things, as I do my stuff very black, just throwing it up on the island as it naturally evolves. So I tell myself. He's very much into just get a lot of people, get him quick, or was during his heydays in Anno. Now, so that's where I first heard the statement I'm about to give. That's so stupid now. But anyway, Fuchs is supposedly the most efficient specialist you can get, as long as you have one already. He turns the production input for glasses from brass to wood. It takes away 2 mining operations, a foundry, and replaces it with a good you can very easily get from a single wood setup. Now, I do like my half-hearted wood setups. I probably in one of the other islands should really lean into making an actual clean wood setup, and maybe not necessarily supply the wood to all the other islands, which I very well could, but at the very least, use that island to make a lot of products from the wood, like the coaches, and send those out to other factories. Sewing machines is an easy one that comes to mind, and of course, with folks, glasses. So glasses are also one of those. Glasses, or rather, glass in itself can become a bottleneck the longer the game goes. Anything that's locked to coastlines is more or less a bottleneck to some degree. But yeah, I need to find old Harold. No, the Pythorians. Well, you're in a lot of trouble by voting on the wrong date. Yeah, let's see. Oh look, he's senile. Isn't it funny?
Are we to be overlooked?
Oh, that's a quest giver. Hmm. Oh, he's gonna be around somewhere. Of course, there's gonna be several of him. It's just a matter of finding him. Well, of course, that is the hard part. The town carnival surely is not helping.
A season of good cheer.
Wouldn't that be an ideal avenue to protest along? Oh, no.
She had cotton thread all over her bonnet.
Awaiting promotion. There you go, that's what I lost the fox to.
Admiral! Admiral!
Tavern troubles.
Pistols.
You want to fight? I shall fight.
Spill the truth.
It's only awaiting promotion. All day, every day, waiting promotion.
Ceasefire has ended.
No protest in front of the museum. How about up here? Where the folks with all the money live. Oh! He is in the middle of the... Oh, come on. Please tell me there's space. I haven't just dunked in the harbor. Lost the folks for 20 sails. Ah.
Happy melodies spring from the lyre.
No more coats.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
An actor. Well, a bit late for the pastures, but an actor is an actor. I don't mind me an actor.
Can this enigma be decoded?
Oh, come on.
Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice.
Well, whatever she wants, it's on this island as well.
Cover your ears.
It's not the light bulb. Not the sewing machine. Is it a window? Where is my window maker?
Oh, have I made too many?
Car?
Plenty of time to pop to the library.
No? Fine, I'll look. What do you want? Continuously runs even when the person carrying it stops a clock. A watch, a clock, where there it is.
So very coefficient.
So I basically tried everything but this one. Yeah, anyway.
Bolting in.
Let's leave these people. How is oil? Well, it is kinda stable. 164, 265. Shouldn't there be a third one? Because that is just the delivery. If there isn't a third one, it's actually going down. So which in turn, well, I can smooth things over a little bit. My beautiful little get the lead engineer in, get the Pythorian in. So this place is gonna produce extra. So 26. I have a deficit of 26. It's 500. And I currently have routes, my oil routes. What am I looking at? Oil gret. One route from the Pines. Let's add another ship to that. Top banana. It does not matter, but I should have really checked if it's that one. No, it is not. It's the Black Rose too. In that case, top banana is one of these. Let's stack them. It's von Malching. Yeah, he's. Five fur coats. Yikes. Currently, oof. Please calm down. Just an overproduction of 3. That is nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough.
What brings you here, Master?
Let's try to get that down a little. Upgrading somewhat aggressively. I don't think the actors are needed anymore at this point in this particular environment. This particular place. Also considering when I'm going to call it for today. Would be a little bit earlier, but at this point this does require some deeper delving into what to do, when to do, where at this point. And I do have to say, I am a bit tired and just in general, yesterday has been a tad rough with what's going on. So I should take the time to recuperate.
Cargo stations.
You're still going.
We have the devil to pay.
Well, let's hope. Hopefully, it's something nice. I do want to get. Ooh. That's the one I have the least of. You know what? I'll take that one. See ya, cigar daddy. You've been replaced with a dead dinosaur. I do have another cigar daddy, so it's not that big a deal. They should also be coming back either right now or after one more. Oh, there's this place as well. Still needs upgrading. In general, I should have a look at what they currently actually need, shouldn't I? Need. Sorry about that. So, cars are fine now because I have enough coach production to actually fulfill the need. Gramophones, as long as there's a Dario on the island, does not matter. Chocolate, don't know. Cigars should be fine. Light bulbs are probably filled up, which is why they are filled up. Same goes for clocks.
Your compassion for your people is admirable.
Bicycles are fine. Glasses have now once again turned the corner. Coats are going down. That's good. That's good. And everything else is gonna go down as well. Anyway.
The people celebrate your leadership.
That's nice. Nice of them. My people. My people. 600. 270. 190. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. That one also has a 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So yeah, 7 power plants, 6 of which are supplied with the lead electrical engineer, which basically takes off the demand for 2 of them. Seems like a worthwhile way of doing it. If you have the 120 influence to spare. I've been spending influence quite freely in this save file. Also, I usually it usually feels like I have much more to spare, because even those 112 that are currently sitting there, they are gonna evaporate, or I am going to use them, is what I should be saying. So maybe that's a Trelawney thing, where the amount of influence you generate in relation to how much space you actually have is so much more efficient. I don't really. Then again, I don't really see myself stockpiling 1,800 influence at this point, or something like that. It just does not feel like that's possible at this point. And yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel possible. As people in Reichenau are moving up because of a lack of coats, I guess. I might be able to stockpile something more with Reichenau, as that island is more or less planned out, which was not the case with the pastures after Bright Sands and such. And there's also a lot of planning already that went into the new world. And I don't think I'll necessarily have to do as much setup for my cigar island and chocolate island, most of all. Even the caoutchouc island is already basically primed to add at least half of its current, or maybe not half, but maybe a fourth of its current production, or by a fourth, or a third. I'm all over the place at this point. Quickly had a stretch. Probably should have muted that, but here we are. Too late now. So yeah, I do want to get the the expedition results in before I do anything else. It's 22 coats left over.
Success at sea is not easily won.
There we are. Come on, not just torpedoes. Give me somebody actually worthwhile. Lady Jane Smithy, Queen of Haute Couture. Framework knitters and fur dealers. Ponchos and bombins.
Battle cruiser ready.
It adds to the back and forth with the whatchamacallit. With trade routes, but I do have to say I'm not a big fan of these items. That adds 2 more. So if I add another one of these, if I even can, is there a space where I can add one more? Gonna have to kick out
No space left here.
another one of these. And it's going to have to be one of the buffed ones even. Because, well... Or, well, I need to be creative about this, don't I? If I do it like this... I move this like this. That's not close enough. Ah, too bad. Anyway, still 12, so I need more furs, and I also need more. I need more wool. Wool. I don't need more wool. I need less production that takes up wool, is what I need. That would have been an easy framework fur dealer. Can I get one more? Kinda. That is actually so wood is fine. Coal is fine. And furs have increased. Yeah, 13 of 12. So could I even be so obnoxious and add another one back here, maybe? If I need to connect it over a road. How about now? Wood is still fine. That's good. Wool is not gonna be fine once I build another fur dealer. Coal is fine, and fur should be up to 14? 15 even. Yeah, 15. So I can... So if I get rid of this one, get rid of this road, move it up. Yes, nice. I can even surround it with road now. How much does this need though? 19. Well, a lot of that is not actually used currently because these are out of commission. So
Thrilling. A renowned personage has
probably
arrived.
does not fit. Ditchwater gross.
Magnet for genius.
Oh, Rodrigo. That's not. He's not as helpful. Can do this. Trying to add another piece of wool. Bull. Ah, but that's... oh god. Gird. My gird. What is this? What is this hell I've created? might be able to finagle something, but it does not really look like I can. Say I built this one here. Yeah, I do need the space on this side.
Maybe 3, 4 bushels? I wouldn't like to say.
Now, however, this does seem like a possibility. What? That's not a field. Ooh, stutter of death again. Better be sure and have actual production available currently. So
Always harder with someone at your
the game would not freak out. That's 5 fur dealers, that's 10. That's 10 additional coats. So should be able that needs 16. So working in tandem, that should be able to smooth out the current lack of good, and should give me an opportunity
Let's have ours.
to transition beyond that point.
They'd go for a song at auction.
Monkey? No monkey.
We need to invest now.
I get the sinking feeling. I haven't actually started or collected the rewards on Bright Side. Oh no. I have not collected. Collect reward. Tomb.
The proceeds.
Wrong house again. I know, people. Did invest a friend. They look very similar. Still, that's the wrong house. Let's try again. Whilst I have the goulash. But I'm not gonna collect that today. Oh yeah, and you? Also forgot about you. Was that all during the Fuchs incident? Might have been. Or it just spaced out. That's also a possibility. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. What happened to all the rum on this island? Rum is so low. I need 4 rum. I'm sending rum to La dit Rei. I'm sending rum to Reichenau. However, they should not be using rum, but they are. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course they are drinking rum. Of course. What was I thinking? I probably should just Springdale, Reichenau. Let's make a rum route. On the off chance there is already one, but Ram. Ram. Ream. Rome. Add a group. I'm growing more and more wonky at this point. Ladet Sprebri, Spregre, Sprerei. And that hopefully sorts. It's all still Vak. Vakrei, that's the one I'd rather not have. Grevak. It's probably the coats. Yeah, coats are. But they have just been filled up a little. There's wood. Yeah, they just got their coat. Coat fix. Coat tails. Coat. So yeah, I'm calling it at this point. It's a bit on the shorter side, but whatever. Now, I hope the island, all these issues. Ooh, that what has ended? Ah, that's the. Right sands. So yeah, that's all set up for next time. The big old back and forth of Reichenau, and I'm going to pause the game so I can do this calmly. Again. Mentioning it twice is, I don't know, maybe too often. I'll try to don't acknowledge it as much in the future. It's hard, it's difficult at this point in time. YouTube should not be affected by this at all. But again, I got follow botted yesterday, which is why the number is highly inflated, which is, well, it's been a cause of some anxiety and stress ever since yesterday evening. I know, it'll sort it. I know that it will sort itself out eventually. I reported it to Twitch. I reported a handful of the accounts to Twitch as well, so that they maybe are able to get a handle of things a little bit quicker. But it will take some time. I'd rather. I want to thank my actual viewers very much. All the people who checked in today and had a watch, even if you didn't like it, just coming in, checking out what I'm doing, it's all great. I do appreciate all that very much. Thank you to anybody who actually follows the stream, also very much. As much as I want to thank everybody who subscribes to my videos on YouTube in the VODs. They are unedited VODs, so thank you very much for bearing with me and my shenanigans. I do want to actually make this a little bit more, you'd say professional, but I put some work into that as well in the future. But for now, it's what I can manage. I'll learn at some point. Currently learning talking to myself, so that's and I am a man, so one thing after the other, isn't it? Isn't it the typical way of doing stuff? Now, to all the bots, beep boop, fuck off. Thank you very much. I don't think they'll listen, but hey, there's always a chance. Can try. So now, hopefully, Twitch will sort that out in due time. and things will return back to normal. Uh, Gonna acknowledge the fact that there are off-site tools that I could use to do that, and I probably wouldn't be breaking too much considering there wasn't much to begin with. And I have a good idea who's followed me before and who didn't, but I'd rather do it officially, at least the first time. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about matter. I've said too much already, probably not really going to ignoring the issue and just carrying on, but it's well, a lot about this journey that I started at some point, well, if I'm realistic, in November, but started going somewhat more intensely throughout December last year, is I find it fascinating watching how all the numbers interact and how everything works in tandem with each other. The analytica behind it is so far-reaching and so deep at some points, so shallow in others, which is strange contrast. But also what numbers are important and what isn't. Like, well, follower count, it's drop in a bucket. In the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So all of that. Of course, well, having people there, interacting with people, and having people watch the videos and commenting and giving their likes and whatever, and subscribing to the channel, following the other channel, that is of course the motivating part, and that fuels the idea to continue onwards. It's the dopamine hit of the whole thing. Smaller numbers turning into bigger numbers, one of the easiest things to get stuck into. And well, most of what I enjoy about the process has been temporarily messed up by all of this, so it's disappointing, it's infuriating to some degree, and well, but that's just the truth of the matter. That's just what. So I believe I'm out of the panic stage, but still, it's yeah, it's infuriating. But well, I'll leave it at that for real now. Considering the near future, no real reason not to have gameplay to this, but well, I'm committed to this now. I've spent the ludicrous amount of money to actually get the early access to D4, to Diablo 4, and I do intend to be playing that from that day on for at least a little while. The Anno and the other games are bound to return. It's just I'm gonna fiend the game for the story and then probably dip into it once or twice ever so often, because I really want to play it. It's not gonna be helpful to the channel. It's not gonna be worth anything in that regard. But well, might as well stream it at that point if I'm playing it anyway, eh? You know, that's the common trap to step into that and as you're getting into this whole concept, but of putting stuff out there and creating content in general. So it's not ideally the right mindset to go by. It's a learning process, all in all, isn't it? On a lot of different levels. So, but anyway, I got that. I'm gonna go for the early access. Plant myself in D4. I'm probably gonna play a barbarian. I'm not too sure yet, but it's what I usually gravitate towards. So that's that. So I'm probably gonna do a bit more Anno tomorrow or the day after, and then I'm gonna definitely take a day off or two. I'll be playing Diablo 4 from the 2nd of June onwards, is the other way to put it, so from Friday next week. So that's something to look forward to, or dread, however you will. Also thinking about doing some Elden Ring, trying to start that again. There's always the consideration of the Blood Level 4 run and Bloodborne, which would also be a new challenge for me. The main reason I'm still hesitating is I don't really like the idea of not leveling. I love leveling in games, which is probably one of the reasons why I spent so much time in Skyrim. The general just improving yourself until you get so overpowered, it's stupid. But that's just something for consideration. In regards to Anno, it has been 30 parts already. I meant to mention this at 20 or 25 already. It feels like a milestone. Of course, it really isn't. Game is still crashing. The islands are still in development. Von Malching is still in the game, although I should probably buy him out next reasonably. The fact that he offered me a quest with a fox and I ballsed it up so horribly as I did today is probably a reason to keep him around on at least 1 or 2 islands a little bit longer. And to take his quests more serious in future, if he pulls out the big guns like that again. Now, yeah. I do think this is a good time to consider for myself what I want to do with or in Anno. I want to continue to save file. I've said this, well, not recently, but I do want to build it up to a reasonable amount. I never quite managed to hit 1 million. Oops, sorry. Very sorry about it. I never quite managed to hit 1 million inhabitants in any of my save files. I either get distracted too quickly or bored too soon to do this. 178 is a bit far away. 180 or 181,000 people, if they have their codes and everything, should be what's currently on my islands. And I don't necessarily think 1 million is feasible with the console or very stable. Don't know. There are probably some, well, not some. There are probably a lot of save files out there by now that have 1 million inhabitants. Probably a lot of streamers as well. In theory, at least. But I'll probably start a new save file soon-ish. I gave the game an ultimatum a month ago, or what it was. When it crashes again, I'm gonna start a new file. I am going to start a new file to get that the chartered company stuff. It's probably just gonna be sandbox, but I'm still considering. Gonna probably have my dear friend Alonso in the game. My lookalike, going by the avatar, but again, that's all up for consideration still. And I'll see what I'll actually end up doing eventually. Likely start that next week if I don't find anything else to busy myself with. It's just yeah, just a quick diversion, have a stable new file. Starting new in Anno is usually the best place to learn stuff, to just get a better feel for the game. And whilst I trundle along without a care in the world, a lot of there's a lot of things I could improve upon, realistically speaking. Now, that's been a lot. That's been a lot of plans, some of which I'm probably not going to make good on, I know myself. But maybe talking about them out loud, maybe that's going to force some commitment on my side without being too stringent overall. So, thank you to anybody and everybody who watched, who had a listen, I do hope the issues surrounding this channel resolve themselves quickly and quietly in the future. And I'm done for today. It's currently Friday. I do hope you'll have a nice weekend, and that I'll see you soon at some point. In that sense, bye byes.